Hello, beautiful people. I welcome you back to the Boss Time Sports and Shoot channel once again. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, and also share the link. If you are new to the channel, please do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel at all. This is the live watch along of Chelsea versus Newcastle. Newcastle is playing at home in today's game, and I will be here to give you every single update that we make in this match. Now, the lineup is out. The lineup is actually out, and we will be looking at it. I want your thoughts in the comment section as well. Now, for Newcastle, Newcastle is playing at home, as earlier said. Aaron Ramsdale is for Newcastle. Lewis Hall, former Chelsea player, starting at left back. Fabian Schär and Malik Tau is starting in centre back position. Then we have Lewis Miley, who is starting at right back for Newcastle. We have Jacob Ramsey, we have Bruno Gimenez, and Sandro Tonali also starting in midfield for Newcastle. Then Anthony Gordon starting on the left wing. We have Jacob Murphy on the right wing, and Nick Waltmate is starting in attacking position for Newcastle. For Chelsea, we have Robert Sanchez in post. At least we can see Enzo Maresca getting some spine for this Chelsea team. Robert Sanchez is starting in post. Marco Kurela at left back. Then we have Malo Gusto at right back. Trevor Chalobah and Wesley Fofana are starting in centre back positions. Rich James is now a midfield player. It looks like that. Rich James is starting in defensive midfield alongside Moises Caicedo, who has returned from his suspension. We have Alessandro Canacho, Cole Palmer, and Pedro Neto starting behind the striker, who is João Pedro for today. I want to see your thoughts again in the comment section. The score prediction for this match. 4 visits to St. James's Park by Chelsea. Chelsea has conceded 9 goals in those 4 visits and has scored only 1. We have been defeated in all those 4 visits. The last time Chelsea defeated Newcastle at St. James's Park was on the 30th of October 2021 in the Premier League. Chelsea defeated Newcastle at home by 3 goals to 0. Goals were scored by the now captain Rhys James. Rhys James. He scored 2 goals in that match, scored in the 65th minute and 71st minute, 77th minute actually. Then we have Jorginho, who also scored a penalty in that match. Then since then, Chelsea visited the St. James's Park 4 times. 4 times, and in all those 4 occasions, Chelsea were defeated. The latest one was a 2-0 win against Chelsea at St. James's Park. Goals were scored by Tonali in the very second minute of the game, very early in the game, and Gimenez in the 90th minute. Chelsea could do nothing at all to rescue anything from that game. So second minute and 90th minute, Chelsea were defeated by 2 goals to 0. On the 30th of October 2024, in the EFL Cup, we visited the St. James's Park again, and we were defeated by 2 goals to 0. Then on the 25th of November, again, Chelsea visited us 2023. We were defeated by 4 goals to 1. And in those 4 visits, that was the only goal that Chelsea scored in that match, 4 goals to 1. Now, on the 12th of November 2022, English Premier League game, Newcastle defeated Chelsea by 1 goal to 0. 1 goal to 0. Referee for the match today, we have Andy Madley, who will be at the center of events. Then we have assistant referee Andre Holmes and Craig Taylor. For the 4th official, we have Tom Kirk. And for VAR, we have Peter Banks, and the assistant VAR, we have Eddie Smart. Eddie Smart. For form of the 2 teams in the last 5 matches, all competitions, For Newcastle, they have won 2, have drawn 2, and have lost 1. For Chelsea, we have won 2, have lost 2, and have drawn 1. So that is the form of the two teams going into today's match. For head-to-head in the last 5, Newcastle has won 3, Chelsea has won 2. They have no draw. So I want to see your thoughts again, your score prediction. Do you think a win for either teams, or you think that is going to be a draw? So I wait to see your comment on that one. All right. Again, I wish to remind you that Chelsea arrived here, first game of the weekend, match week 17, and we are fourth on the log. 10 changes. 10 changes have been made to the starting 11. 10 changes have been made to the starting 11 in this one. So it has been confirmed that Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca has made the most changes in the Premier League this season. Over 100 changes in the Premier League. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section on that one. Again, if you are just joining me, the lineup is out for Chelsea. Robert Sanchez is starting in post. Marco Cuella. At the left back position, Trevor Chalobah, Wesley Fofana are looking like they are the new centre back pairing of Chelsea in the Premier League matches. Trevor Chalobah and Wesley Fofana. For the right back, we have Malo Gusto. I think that Malo Gusto, I have mentioned it over and over again on this channel, that Malo Gusto is one player that I admire so much. He works selflessly for the team so much. He's a very good player, presses very high, and I think it paid off after he scored a goal in our last match. He scored, I think that was against Everton. He scored and assisted. He scored a goal and assisted in the same match. So his hard work is actually paying off. Malo Gusto. Reece James, in the process of managing his injury, has been moved to midfield, and I think that is not performing bad there at all. He's performing very well. Reece James is paired with Moises Caicedo. Pedro Neto has also started this match. I think he's been good. He's been good this season, rescuing Chelsea in on several occasions. Came in the EFL Cup again against Cardiff City and scored a goal. So that is Pedro Neto. He has started again. It's my hope that he scores another goal in today's match. Takes on players very well. Sends in reverse passes on several occasions. So we just need our attackers to be sharp, to be smart in the box, and I think that we will be good to go. This match is not going to be an easy match at all. It is not going to be an easy match. As earlier indicated, on the last 4 visits, Chelsea has not tasted a win against Newcastle. Cole Palmer is back in the fray. He's back. He scored against Everton, and so it is my hope that he scores another goal here today. 9 goals conceded in 4 matches at St. James's Park. 9 goals conceded, only 1 scored by Chelsea, and that was The last time Chelsea scored there was in 2023, 25th November 2023, EFL Cup. In the English Premier League, actually, Chelsea were defeated by 4-1. So that is the only goal that Chelsea has scored in their last 4 visits at St. James's Park. Game will commence any moment from now. I want to see your thoughts again in the comment section. 10 minutes more and the game will commence. Now, when you go to the description of this video, you see every detail there. The match officials are all there. And you can also join my Fantasy Premier League. The link is there. You can click on it and join the Fantasy Premier League so we have fun over there. Once again, I welcome you to the live watch along of Newcastle versus Chelsea. Your comment, let's keep the discussion going on over here with regards to this match, your score prediction, what you think about the lineup for Chelsea: Robert Sanchez, Marco Cucurella, Trevor Chalobah, Wesley Fofana, Malo Gusto at right back, James in midfield paired with Moises Caicedo, Alexandre Garnacho starting on the left wing, Pedro Neto on the right wing, Cole Palmer in his favorite position, and João Pedro starting ahead of them. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section on that one. Estefan Willian has been benched again, and so I want to see your thoughts actually on that one. Actually, I think that Estefan Willian has done well so far. Anytime he's given the chance to play, he's grabbed the opportunity very, very well. The last time again that Chelsea defeated Newcastle at St. James's Park was on the 30th of October 2021. That was the last time Chelsea Newcastle at St. James's Park in the English Premier League. It was a 3-0 win for Chelsea on that day. And Reece James, today's captain, scored in that game. He scored 2 goals. First goal in the 65th minute and the second goal in the 77th minute. Jorginho, now at Arsenal, scored a penalty in that match. I want to see your thought. Do you think James is going to score a goal in this one again? Since then, Chelsea has visited St. James's Park on 4 different occasions and scored only 1 goal, considered 9. Yes, considered 9. On the day that James scored those 2 goals, Newcastle did not. It was a clean sheet for Chelsea. So it is my hope that Reece James will score again today. If he scores, it means that I think we'll be leaving St. James's Park with a clean sheet. I want to see the thoughts on that one. Form of the 2 teams going into this match. Form in all in the last 5 matches, Newcastle has won 2. Chelsea has won 2. Chelsea has lost 2. Newcastle has lost 1. Drawn 2 for Newcastle and draw 1 for Chelsea in the last 5 matches. Let's keep it busy here. I will read out every single comment that you send. Let's keep it busy on this channel. I want to see your thought and reaction. to the lineup and every single event that will happen in this game. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell if you are new to the channel. Please do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel. If you are a Newcastle fan, I think I would love to see your score prediction for the match also. If you are a Chelsea fan, let me see your score prediction. If you are in the against supporters union, I want to also see your score prediction for the match. What match has started for Newcastle in today's match? What are your thoughts on the striker? You think he is a better striker than Alexander Isak? To see your thoughts on him. He has started alongside Anthony Gordon and Jacob Murphy. It is a 4-3-3 formation. 4-3-3 formation for Newcastle at St. James's Park. Jacob Ramsey, Bruno Guimaraes, and Sandro Tonali. Sandro Tonali, very good players in midfield for Newcastle. Bruno Guimaraes, Sandro Tonali against Moises Caicedo and Regimes. We are going to see actually where the battle will shift to. Last season, Chelsea defeated Newcastle once, and they defeated Chelsea by two times. Two times. We played them consecutively. We won one of the matches and lost one in midweek. Then the following match was also lost by. That is fresh on our memories. We were defeated by 2-0 in our latest meeting. That is fresh in our memory. Tonali scored very early in the match, second minute of the game. And then we have Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes also scored very late in the game, and that was how Chelsea was defeated at St. James's Park. So that is a confirmation of the lineup. Ramsdale in post for Newcastle. We have Tao Hall, Shah, and Miley. Louis Miley in defense for Newcastle. In midfield, Ramsey, Guimaraes, Tonali in midfield for Newcastle. Then in attack, we have Gordon, we have Ward-Bate, and we have Murphy. That is confirmation of the lineup for Newcastle. Joe Linton is on the bench. Wissa is on the bench. Robert Sanchez for Chelsea between the sticks. Then we have Gusto Fofana Chaloba and Marco Cuella, James and Caicedo in midfield, Neto Palma Canacho behind the striker, who is João Pedro for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez is on the bench today for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez drops to the bench. I think he also needed that that rest that Caicedo has enjoyed with his suspension. Fernandez also needed that rest. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section, your score prediction. That is Wortley in our picture. Very huge player. very huge player. Our defense will have a big task at hand today to handle him. Trevor Chalobah and Wesley Fofana. Trevor Chalobah and Wesley Fofana have some big work to do against that striker today. Confirmation of the table there. Chelsea fourth on the log. Chelsea are fourth on the log going into this match. That is Andy Madley. Andy Madley in our pictures. He is the referee at the center of events today, as indicated to you earlier for the assistant referee. We have Adrian Holmes and Craig Taylor who will be running the lines. For VAR, we are going to have Peter Banks and Eddie Smart, assisted by Eddie Smart. That is the usual view of St. James's Park. And the match will commence any moment from now. I think that Chelsea will get us underway. Chelsea will get us underway in this one. So the match has commenced in earnest. It is Chelsea that get us underway here. As indicated to you earlier, Chelsea has lost in their previous park. Robert Sanchez placed in a very long one, and Cole Palmer could not do anything about it. Newcastle has possession. And, Marco Corella squares that one up to Robert Sanchez. Wow! Wow! Well, we have Robert Sanchez who was hands down by the big striker Walter. Newcastle with a beautiful flick there. I think this match is going to be some physical match. Chelsea will need to be geared up for it, or history will just repeat itself, as indicated to you. Last time Chelsea won at this stadium was in 2021. Ramsdale plays in for Newcastle. But we have a Newcastle player on the deck. Well, he saw the ball and he just got up. That was Bruno Guimaraes. Cole Palmer. It's a beautiful touch. Now Garnacho on the attack. Palmer! Woo! Rooftop. Roof of the net. Goal kick. Goal kick Newcastle. And has been played in. Oh, Robert Sanchez will have to be careful today. He's been actually hands down. Regimes. That's where. Placing a long one. Goalkeeper Ramsdale comes out to clear the danger. Two balls on the pitch. Malo Gusto to effect this throw in. 3 minutes played. Still 0-0. St. James's Park. The last time we visited here, we considered a goal in the second minute. I think that Chelsea will have to learn to score. I think Newcastle has scored. I was just going to say that we have to learn to stop playing from the back, because Newcastle are playing with purpose. They are hunting Chelsea down. And Walter has scored. Waterman has scored. If you have been watching me in this live, you have to be careful about Waterman. He's hunting him down. And I also mentioned that the defense will have to be careful. And Chelsea has just paid the price. Chelsea has just paid the price. Chelsea go down. I was just going to thank my stars that is past 2 minutes and we have not considered, but I think we have considered. We have a Chelsea player on the deck. And, I think referees. I think the goal will stand. The goal will stand. Well, Ganacho blasted that one over the top. I think that Newcastle has just learned the act of defeating Chelsea at St. James's Park, and it's working very well for them. It's working very well for them. I think that Chelsea will have to learn to adapt. Long one has been played forward. Chelsea will actually have to get a relook at their tactics because the three Newcastle attackers of Walter Made, Anthony Gordon, and Murphy are hunting Chelsea down very, very much. We still have Malo Gusto on the deck. Well, I don't know what is happening here, but I can see Enzo Maresca is just communicating with Tom Kirk, the fourth official. Chelsea, the player down on the deck. That is Malo Gusto for a while, and the play continued. Play continued. I think that is not the best of refereeing. We are seeing here. Malo Gusto is up on his feet. Looks okay. Yellow card for Robert Sanchez. He confronted the referee with some anger, some level of anger. Looks like Chelsea are not winning this one. I can tell you. Newcastle is charged up for this one. Newcastle is charged up for this one. Meanwhile, let me see your thought and score prediction in the comment. Another corner kick for Newcastle, second in succession. So much pressure on Chelsea at the moment. Newcastle scored very early again. Tonali, corner kick, and that was on top of the net, the rooftop. Well, again, Newcastle raced down on our goalkeeper and forced him to play the ball over the touchline for a throw in. Chelsea will actually have to relook at their tactics to get something from this match. So far, it is not looking good for Chelsea because I can see that Malo Gusto is not able to invest in this match, and Marco Kurela is also not being able to invest in this match. Anthony Gordon is running down the neck of Malo Gusto. Meanwhile, we have Jacob Buffy also running down the neck of Mark Cucurella. Waltermaid is pressing Robert Sanchez very high, and Chelsea are unable to have a good spell of possession in this match. We are unable to get any prolonged possession in this match. Newcastle, I must say, are not playing the best of select football, but they are knocking it around with purpose. Very direct football they are playing. And when the ball goes to our defense, Chelsea is not allowed to build from the back. Chelsea, Waltermaid is running down the neck of Robert Sanchez. We are not able to build from the back. Moses Caicedo misplaces a pass. Ramsey, Moses Caicedo able to. Oh, no, not the best of touches from Garnacho, and the ball goes over the line for a goal kick to Newcastle. Not looking too well for Chelsea at the moment. Remember, in our last visit to St. James's Park, we considered very early in the game, in the second minute, and considered very late also in the 90th minute. Pedro Neto, or can Chelsea do a shot? Has been blocked. Pedro Neto with that shot has been blocked. And Pedro Neto has fouled Anthony Gordon. Newcastle with possession. Trevor Chaluba nearly committed a mistake there. And that is Walter Med running down the leg with Robert Sanchez. I think Walter Med is just operating under instruction not to allow Sanchez to have the ball at all. Newcastle are back in possession. Ramsey, the ball. Where we have Hall. Cross has been blocked by Malo Kusto. Corner kick, Newcastle. Lewis Hall charging forward with that attempted cross. And then we have Sandro Tonali. Tonali to take this corner kick again. His last corner kick went straight to the rooftop. He was attempting to play it straight into the net. Tries again, sends this one to the last post. Oh, Newcastle are back in possession. Nothing at the moment is working for Chelsea. This one has been knocked to no one in particular. Ball goes straight back to Aaron Ramsdale, goalkeeper of Newcastle. Newcastle in possession. Sandro Tonali. Bruno Guimaraes. Walter. Murphy. Murphy has the ball. Now, Murphy, beautiful pass into the box. Newcastle and Newcastle wins. Well, I think that's a goal kick. Goal kick to Chelsea. No man forward. I think Chelsea is not going to battles of long balls because Newcastle have very giant players, very tall players compared to Chelsea. Cucurella, Palmer. Well, Palmer with a misplaced pass there, or Kanachu could not get to the ball. Have a handball. Handball against Waltmade. Scorer of the only goal that we have in the match so far, 18 minutes play. It is Newcastle 1, Chelsea 0. Oh, what is happening here? And that was a clearance. Now Pedro has the ball. Beautiful thing. Oh. What instruction have these players received? The Newcastle players. They are not leaving anything to chance at all. Newcastle are back in possession. Well, Wesley Fofana with a hit on Anthony Gordon. Aggressive hit from him. Free kick to Newcastle. Chelsea are not enjoying this game at all, I must confess. They are not giving any space at all to play. And Newcastle has scored the second goal. Newcastle has scored the second goal. I don't see Chelsea coming back from this one. Walter is the scorer of the second goal. Him. And I think from what I am seeing, Walter is going to score a hat-trick in this match. There is a check for offside. I don't think it's going to be an offside. The goal is being looked at. Offside is being checked at the moment. I think the foot of the Chelsea player. I think this goal should stand. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit the like button. Smack the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. We are waiting for a word. I think Caicedo's leg is playing Watermate on. Caicedo's leg is playing Watermate on. I think the goal will stand. I think that instructions to Newcastle players in this match are very clear. Play with physicality against Chelsea, press them, give them no space, give them no chance, play their own ball. Newcastle wins another throw in. Ward has scored his first double for Newcastle. I will be right back. Hello. Hello. Goalkeeper why dia tak sehat apa dia pun. Betul tak nak berapa? Saya blok pun dia for the back. Betul tak nak berapa? Macam tak dia dia. A block clearance, go get it. Prepare for block. Prepare for block match and go. Play actually, yeah, tell them, rock mine. Let ka dia here. So, yeah, things are not looking good for Chelsea at all. the moment, Chelsea are being outfought in every aspect of this game. Sandro Tonali squares this one up to Ramsdale. Marco Cuella squares it up to Robert Sanchez. Cuella plays this one over the touchline for a throw in to Newcastle. Nothing at the moment is working for Chelsea. Fofana. Newcastle are preparing to hunt down Chelsea again. Cole Palmer should have shot that one. Anacho. Well, a cross in goes straight to Aaron Ramsdale. Through into Newcastle. Long one forward. Well, Murphy still has the ball, battling with Marco Cuella. Newcastle has been so good in this match, so much so that Chelsea are looking to be very poor. Even their best players in Marco Cuella is looking to be poor. Through into Newcastle. Through into Newcastle on the other side. Danger cleared by João Pedro. Tony Gordon. Back to Gordon. Gordon sends in a long one forward, headed away by Chelsea. Newcastle playing themselves just in trouble. Well, Palmer's pass has been intercepted. With Smiley. Cross into area by Watmada. Look how Newcastle are hunting down Chelsea. Long one forward by Robert Sanchez. Newcastle are still in possession. Knocking it around. Tao. Louis Smiley. Ball has been given to Robert Sanchez. Through into Chelsea. Tony Gordon with that header over the touchline. Fana has to be careful. Caicedo wins free kick in the Chelsea final third. Has to be careful there. Ball has been given straight back to Newcastle. Newcastle will now attack. Cross into the area. Danger has been cleared by Trevor Chalobah. It is a throw in to Newcastle. Chelsea on the attack. Can they get something from this one? Cole Palmer wins a free kick. Free kick to Chelsea. 38 minutes played. Throw into Newcastle. Mark Cucurella has been fouled. Chelsea wins a free kick. Bruno Guimaraes is the offender. Free kick taken. Powerful shot by Garnacho. Chelsea are appealing for a handball. And the Madley has been instructed to delay play. This is going to be checked. And, well, that happened outside the box, and I think there's nothing in that one. Not true. Fofana. Malo Gusto. For the very first time, I have seen him in the Newcastle half. Newcastle are pressing Chelsea back. Ruela. James. Moses Caicedo. Natu Cucurella. Ganacho. Kupama. Kupama. First time Chelsea have had some good spell of possession. Pedro Neto. Oh. Ramsdale Clays. Ramsdale Clays is lines. Ball goes over the touchline. It's a throw in. Quickly done by Regimes. Have another throw in to Chelsea. 42 minutes played. Nacho. What can he do? Pedro Neto. Well, Newcastle have been able to shake off that attack again. Malo Gusto. The very first time Chelsea are attacking Newcastle, and I think Chelsea have pulled one back. Didn't go in. The ball has gone to the back of the net, but I don't know what the referee is saying. The referee has blown his whistle, and I think he spotted something, a foul. Well, there was a foul. Referee says a foul. Referee says a foul was committed, and a handball also from Pedro Neto. Well, at least Chelsea have had some good spell of possession for once in this first half. If they can build up on this one, I think that will help. That will help us very much in the second half. Malo Gusto. Very nervy moment there. Regimes gives it to Garnacho. Chelsea well to put up something, and Tonali is able to block that danger. Trevor Chalobah squares this one up to Robert Sanchez. Chelsea finally are able to show some promise in this match. Well, we have a challenge on a Chelsea player who's down on the deck. That is Cole Palmer is down on the deck. Referee says play on again. I think the referee in this particular game has not been fair, to say the least, in this match. So that was Malo Gusto into the referee's book for protesting. Four additional minutes to be played. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, and share the link. Newcastle with a corner kick. Chelsea are looking lost at the moment. Cole Palmer knocking the ball in the way of Newcastle. Caicedo will have to do well to rush into Watermaid's way to prevent him scoring his third goal. Corner kick, Newcastle. Corner kick taking shots. This time headed over the bar. Headed over the bar by Lewis Mann. This one has been knocked straight over the line for a goal kick to Newcastle. What is going to change in the second half for Chelsea? We wait to see. Maybe Cole Palmer should be withdrawn for Enzo Fernandez or Esteval Willian. I think that Chelsea needs some players to take on these Newcastle players because they are playing with physicality, and if you can get some players who will throw some yellow cards from them, that will also be another aspect of the game that will go a long way to help Chelsea. Three minutes of the additional four has been played. Throughout the whole first half, Chelsea has not had a shot on target. And that should tell you that we have been outplayed in every department. Flow taking. Chris James with the header. João Pedro heads over the line for throw into Newcastle. Lewis Hall to effect this one. Takes it quite long. Chelsea knocks this one very high. Garnacho on the attack, and that was well protected over the line for a goal kick to Newcastle. Newcastle players and fans are celebrating that great work. Lewis Madley working very much well against Garnacho today. So the first half has ended. first half has ended, and it has ended in favor of Newcastle. This 2-0 against Chelsea. Remember the last visit to the 76 Park, Chelsea was defeated by 2-0. And today, again, at the end of the first half, Chelsea are down by 2-0. Walter Madley is the scorer of both goals. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section. we are back for the second half. The second half, Newcastle will get us underway. At the moment, Chelsea are down by 2-0. We will wait to see what the instructions are at the moment. So Chelsea have been able to press Newcastle to win a throw-in. Chelsea will have to be very careful because Newcastle looks like they have started their pressing again. Robert Sanchez knocks this one very long and goes over the line for a throw into Newcastle. Manager of Newcastle, Eddie Howe, has mentioned that they have to keep the momentum from the first half, and looks like that is exactly what Newcastle are doing. Whoa, look, how do we call it? Robert Sanchez nearly making a mess of himself there. Newcastle have pressed Robert Sanchez and he nearly gave up the ball in the box. Canacho gives it to Marco Cruella. If Chelsea can pick up from where they stopped in the first half, I think that will help us so much. Well, Cole Palmer has been pulled down and wins a free kick. Wins a free kick for Chelsea in the middle of the park. Checking to see if that's a dangerous position, not too dangerous, but it's a good opportunity for Chelsea. Knock this one into the box. James and Cole Palmer behind the ball. Free kick to Chelsea. And looks like Chelsea have scored one. I think Chelsea are back in this game. Very early goal there. James, and that goes straight into the net. That is a captain's goal. That is a captain's goal. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Well, that is James for you. I told you the last time Chelsea won a match here, James scored 2 goals. The first one was in the 65th minute and the second in the 77th minute. 49 minutes. Chris James with a beautiful one to beat the goalkeeper into the far corner. And it is 2-1. It is 2-1. Chelsea are back in this game. Looks like the halftime team talk. We're doing the magic. So finally, it looks like Chelsea are now hunting in packs, and that is giving us a chance. Ganacho, beautiful one to Cole Palmer. That is across the face of goal. Mm. Pedro Neto has lost possession. Newcastle are back in possession. Once again, smack a like button, hit the notification bell, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Corner kick to Newcastle. Corner kick taken, knocked into the area. Versus Caicedo beating. Trevor Chalobah. A challenge on the Newcastle player there. Referee says nothing wrong with that challenge. So Chelsea are bringing in a substitution. Enzo Fernandez, as indicated to you, I told you. Chelsea are going to load. James is going to play in the right back position. Chelsea are now back with a fight. Looks like they are now fighting for every single ball. Beautifully done by Caicedo. Cole Palmer. Well, Chelsea, Pedro Neto, a shot, Terry James. That is a corner kick. Corner kick to Chelsea. Chelsea. Cross into the area. Oh, to no one in particular. No one in particular. And that is a goal kick to Newcastle. So in the last 5 games, Chelsea has conceded 11 goals for Newcastle and has scored 2. That is not the best of records. Newcastle on the attack. Pass has been intercepted on the way. Caicedo. Throw into Chelsea. Throw into Chelsea. At least it looks like Chelsea are now showing some fight. Long one has been intercepted by Newcastle. Now Newcastle will attack in the back. Now Chelsea will launch their own attack. It is a 3 versus 4. Chelsea. Oh, goalkeeper. Ramsey does well to keep that one out. Louis Smiley does well too. Now, advantage to Chelsea. Pedro Neto. Chelsea are now attacking Newcastle left, right, center. Saluba. Newcastle are currently being pinned to their own defense. Moises Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Well, Enzo Fernandez has been pushed over the ball. And Gimenez has been fouled by Moises Caicedo. 58 minutes played. It is Newcastle 2, Chelsea 1. Chelsea at the moment are showing some promise. Yellow card to Enzo Maresca for his reaction. Free kick taken by Newcastle. Chelsea are now showing some fight in this match. Let's go to be scored in this match. Looks more likely to be coming from Chelsea. Cross into the area by Jacob Murphy rather, has been intercepted by Cucurella. Has been taken. Madley, can he go past? Cross into the area, blocked by Cucurella again. Copam. Kamle keeps that one. Well, Caicedo just gave out possession. Newcastle are passing it in tight areas. And that is a long ball to the far post, to no one in particular. Look, these players are humans, and the way they played in the first half, for sure they'll get some energy taken away from them. Newcastle has possession in the Chelsea final third. Chelsea wresting possession away. Well, João Pedro wins a free kick. Shah is going to the referee's book for his challenge. Smack a like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. This is the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel. So that is confirmation of the yellow card to Fabian Schär. Chelsea has possession. Fofana. Beautiful one into Mayfield to Kupama. Where Kupama has been dispossessed. Palmer is still down on the deck. Tonali. Chelsea wins a throw-in. Chelsea are now showing some fight in this match. And that is how exactly Newcastle played in the first half. That is what we want to see from our players. At least showing fight now. Now Pedro is beautiful. Long one forward by Robert Sanchez. Well, Marco Cuella. Now, Kupama to Garnacho. Garnacho across into the area, and we have a corner kick. Chelsea wins a corner kick. When you play like this and you lose a match, at least the fans will be happy with your play. Corner kick. Rich James will take it. Now Newcastle. Long one forward, and Robert Sanchez is there to clear the danger. That was a counter attack from Newcastle. Bruno Guimaraes. With Smiley. Where we have Walter Madley down on the deck, but the linesman flag is up, and so have offside against Walter Madley. So Chelsea are now matching Newcastle strength for strength, power for power, aggression for aggression. The only thing missing for Chelsea at the moment is for them to equalize the goal. Chelsea are on the attack. Chelsea have the ball. James with a cross into the area, headed away. Pedro Neto. What can he do? Lifts it back to Rich James. Chelsea has possession in the final third of Newcastle. Caicedo gives it to Pedro Neto. Back to Richie. Trevor Chaluba. Now Ganacho. Ganacho on the far left, and he loses possession. Now Newcastle will attack through the left side. Anthony Gordon leaves this one in, and looks like Chelsea has scored a goal. It is 2-2 at St. James's Park. And it is how Pedro and he scores. It is 2-2. It is 2-2. How Pedro with individual brilliance to bring Chelsea on par with Newcastle at St. James's Park. I told you, if you have been watching this live watch along, I told you that the next goal coming looks like it will be Chelsea's. Chelsea had all the momentum with them. Beautiful work. Beautiful work done by João Pedro. What a goal. What a goal. He deserves all the plaudits for that goal. Brilliant goal scored by all standard. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, and share the link. This is the Boss Time Sports and Show channel. If you happen to be new, please do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel. What we are seeing here is exactly what we refer to as a game of two halves. If Chelsea can keep this momentum going, then Chelsea have the highest probability of winning the match here. Possession again. Chelsea. Oh, a long one to Garnacho. Garnacho is in the box now. Oh, Garnacho. I think that was across the post. I think that one hit the woodwork. Once again, smack the like button, hit the notification bell, and share the link. This is more like Chelsea. What we are seeing now. Newcastle are about to make a change. I think that Enzo Fernandez coming into the game has made a lot of effects on this game, has had a lot of effects on this game. Newcastle will bring in, neutralize that effect. Marco Cucurella says this one to Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez knocks this one very long. Newcastle on the attack. Ball well intercepted. Referee whistles for a free kick. Referee was playing an advantage to Newcastle. They have lost the ball and he has brought back play. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, and also share the link. The Boston Sports and Shoes channel. Looks like Caicedo has gone into the referee's book. So Newcastle are making 3 changes. Looks like the way Newcastle pressed Chelsea in the first half, their players have run out of legs. Wortmada is being taken off. Anthony Gordon is being taken off. More, I think Jacob Murphy is also being taken off. So the front line is being taken off so they can keep the pressure on Chelsea, because that is what worked for them in the first half. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, and share the link. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section and your score prediction. This is a very dangerous area for a free kick. It's been played and it is still rising. It is way over the bar. So here comes the changes, 3 changes for Newcastle. Tony Gordon is taken off. So Nick Wortmada will not have a hat-trick against Chelsea. He's been taken off. Are sure to get some fresh legs to battle with. Pants has been brought in. Garnacho, Cucurella. So it looks like Chelsea game is all centered around the defenders inverting into midfield. Once you see Cucurella getting into midfield, you know that Chelsea are sure to give you some result. And that is Cucurella chasing the ball there. Well, I think, referee says the ball has gone out of play. But Cucurella does well to get forward there, and that is a danger that Newcastle will be facing. And that is Cucurella again, winning possession. Referee says play should continue. And Newcastle on the attack. And referee says play on. We have a player going down in the box. And I think this player should be given a yellow card for diving. Goal kick to Chelsea. Robert Sanchez knocks this one very long again. Well, that is James. He hesitated a little bit. Newcastle, danger has been cleared by Trevor Chalobah. Ramsdale placing a long one for, but because he's being kept under pressure, that knocked that one off. Same as Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez, without pressure, also knocks that one over the line for a throw in. Marco Preda against Langa. Newcastle possession. Bruno Guimaraes. Luis Madley. So remember, it is Jacob Buffy out for the Langa. Nick Watermedi has been kicking off for Wisa. Yuan Wisa. I said, driving the ball forward. Oh, Kulpama. Pedro Neto. Moving forward. Can he shoot? His pass was intercepted on the wing. Now Newcastle will attack. Well, Garnacho does well to nick possession. And Wisa throws a yellow card for a challenge on Garnacho. That was a poor pass. What a challenge. What a challenge from Regimes. What a challenge from Regimes. James has won the match. If Chelsea get something from this match, all the plaudits must be given to Regimes. Great work, Dandy. Looks, he celebrated as though it is a goal. Lewis Hall to effect this corner kick taking. Robert Sanchez. Newcastle. Now, Pedro Neto on the counter. Pedro Neto. Oh, the intention was to give out a reverse pass. It was intercepted. Now we have a match in our hands. Another change. Kopama is being withdrawn. Kopama is being withdrawn. And it is Santos. Santos comes in. Clearly, Santos is going to pair with Caicedo. And we will have Enzo Fernandez moving into the number 10 position. Great work by Garnacho. Regimes, again, man of the match performance. Enzo Fernandez. Now Moises Caicedo surges forward. He shoots! Well, that is off target. Chelsea back in possession. Chelsea are winning 50-50 balls now. Shot by Pedro has been blocked. Maguela. Now Chelsea. Woo! Well, Chelsea with all the momentum at the moment. 82 minutes played. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, subscribe to the channel if you are new. All the momentum is with Chelsea at the moment. Corner kick taken by James, and it is a goal kick. Goal kick to Newcastle. Andre Santos goes into the referee's book just after entering the fray for delaying play. Ramsdale with a long one forward. Canacho, Santos, Caicedo, Bridges. Switches play. Well, that is not the best of passes to Canacho by Regimes. Newcastle. Newcastle wins. Free kick. Yellow card to João Pedro. Free kick taken. Boom. Now, a shot, powerful shot by Shah is over the bar. Meanwhile, he's down on the deck. Looks like he just got a cramp. Four minutes of normal time remaining in this match. Are we going to see a winner? Newcastle. Oh! What? Oh, that was close. Chelsea nearly considered a goal. Chelsea will waste no time at all. They will initiate their own attack. Now Chelsea on the attack. A shot. Garnacho blast that one over the bar. Long one forward by Aaron Ramsdale. Remember, it was how he danced with that threat on the Chelsea goal. Well, Lewis Hall should attract a yellow card there. Long switch of play. Chelsea on the attack. What can they do? Garnacho. Ball back to Cucurella. Chelsea get a winner here. The cross into the area was intercepted. Luis Smiley blocked that one. Caicedo wins a free kick for Chelsea against Tonali. Marco Cucurella. Can Chelsea create something from here? Garnacho. Marco Cucurella in the box. A cross has been intercepted by Elanga. Chelsea wins a corner kick. Chelsea wins a corner kick. Only 2 minutes of normal time remaining. Corner kick taken by Regimes. Goalkeeper Ramsey grabs that comfortably. Launches a counter attack. Langa, Marco Cucurella. Marco Cucurella. What can he do? Oh, it is off target. Langa could not put this one on target. That was a chance. That was a chance. Marco Cucurella does well to keep pace with Elanga. Newcastle with possession again. Chelsea. How be a free kick to Newcastle? We are going to play 5 minutes of further time. We are into the 90th minute. Free kick to Newcastle. Free kick taken. Chelsea lived dangerously for a moment there. Cross into the area. Danger cleared by Chalobah. Willock back in possession. Newcastle are looking to pile pressure on Chelsea, and that's a goal kick to Chelsea. Ball goes over the line. Chelsea are back in possession. Oh, can he hit that? Well, João Pedro unable to keep that ball in play. It is a goal kick to Newcastle. Long one forward by Ramsdale. Headed away by Chelsea. Chelsea will now attack. Well done tackle. It is a throw in to Nali. Throw in to Chelsea. Cucurella picks it up. Chelsea back in possession. Caicedo. He's been urged to shoot. '93 minutes played. Crossing and Ramsdale. Ramsdale grabs that one. Well, Ramsdale has initiated another attack. Yelanga has the ball. Has Cucurella to challenge. Ball headed. Marco Cucurella. Through into Chelsea. Have only 1 more minute to play. Can Chelsea get all the 3 points? Can Newcastle get all the 3 points? Are we going to split the points? James. Pedro Neto. Fofana. Caicedo. Neto. Canacho. James. Fofana. Chelsea loses possession. Enzo Fernandez. Well, play continues. Chelsea on the attack. A cross and VAR is checking on the incident, and that is not inside the box. Nothing in that. Play should continue. VAR is checking on a red card incident. 6 minutes of the additional 5 has been played, and I think referee should blow his whistle any moment from now for the end of proceedings. I think that the draw here should be as though it is a win for Chelsea. So I think that the game has ended. I want to thank you all for joining me today. Once again, Newcastle United gave up their own lead. Chelsea has drawn this match. Thank you very much. Hello. Uh-huh. Second half here, we got back home. Oh, yeah, no, oh, eh, 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 oh, oh. Differente a con oro. Oh, 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 la bola es, oh, oh, una más ya vale, cosa me oí. Oh, 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 Maybe I'm talking about it. Oh, oh. Oh, I don't know.